Thank you for selecting to view the Our Great Rivers webinar. This webinar will review the request for proposal released in November 2019 for the third year of funding for Our Great Rivers by the Chicago Community Trust. The Trust is now on a new journey. I will take a few minutes to review the new strategy and how it relates to Our Great Rivers 2019. Our vision is for a thriving, equitable, and connected Chicago where people of all races, places, and identities have the opportunity to reach their potential. In order to achieve this, we plan to close the racial wealth gap by increasing the shares in economic prosperity for Black and Latinx individuals and families, by creating opportunity for households to increase incomes, build assets, and reduce debts, while addressing the systematic structures that continue to perpetuate economic inequality. Increasing community-driven investment focuses on revitalizing underinvested communities through strategic investments made by, for, and with the community for the purpose of attracting and deploying socially driven financial capital. This strategy is what aligns more directly with Our Great Rivers. The next slide will go into detail about this strategy. Build collective power will advance equitable, livable, and resilient neighborhoods through residents within underinvested Black and Latinx communities. The Trust will continue to address critical needs, which provide stability to individuals, families, and communities throughout the region. Lastly, connect philanthropy to impact by increasing giving that leverages the expertise of the Trust to mobilize resources that advance equity and opportunity. To learn more, please go to our website at cct.org. We have created a formula to help assist and explain the fundamentals of the community-driven investment strategy. Building a foundation, which is creating conditions for collaborative community investment. Community-driven investment is only as strong as the people, organizations, and partnerships leading it. The Trust will support these fundamental components of the ecosystem. Plus, taking collective action. Collaboration on community investment solutions that strengthen places. Community stakeholders come together to solve problems and pursue opportunities. The Trust will support a variety of planning solutions and its implementation of community investment. Plus, change systems, leveraging the power of finance and policy to sustain community investments. The Trust will support finance and policy solutions that institutionalize change, which leads us to increase financial investment in underinvested majority Black and Latinx communities. Our Great River focuses on the Take Collective Action portion of the community-driven investment strategy. A strong and competitive application must address this strand. Please go to the Trust website to read about this in more detail. It is important to focus the river as a community asset that serves as a catalyst for community-driven investment. Since 2016, over 60 organizational and institutional partners have been involved in 15 community-led projects. Thanks to the support of the Metropolitan Planning Council, we are able to keep track of all the amazing work being done, and 18 out of the 26 Our Great River goals are in progress. This year, the Trust is inviting community-led proposals to advance the Productive Rivers goals of the Our Great River vision. Please go to the Our Great Rivers webpage to review the Productive River goals. We are focusing on the Productive River as it aligns with the Trust's new strategic vision, a thriving, equitable, and connected Chicago, as well as the community-driven investment strategy, strategic investments made by, for, and with the community. The next two slides are highlighting points that are important to be covered in your application. This slide reviews the priority strategies and activities as they are laid out in the RFP. Please keep these in mind and review often as you are completing your application. There are some items that are non-negotiables and must be included in your proposal. These are also listed in the RFP under the grant making criteria. This map shows the municipalities eligible for Our Great Rivers funding. Any suburban community that shares land or river border with the City of Chicago are eligible. Proposals, however, must demonstrate a direct impact on the rivers. The grant amounts will range between $50,000 and $150,000. We have increased the amount this year as we are asking applicants to focus on the productive rivers goals. These grants will be for the duration of 1 year. You must be 501c3 certified organization. If not, you must use a fiscal sponsor. As soon as you know who your fiscal sponsor is, ask them to complete an organization profile in the Chicago Community Trust Grants Management System, Grant Central. The RFP references these instructions. Feel free to email grants@cct.org with any specific questions. I will show that email at the end of this presentation. For those who receive an invitation to submit a full proposal, you will need to complete this table. This will be in the full application as a document. You will need to download that document, fill it out, and save locally to your computer. Then upload that as an attachment. You must complete the outcome and measures of progress we have provided around collaboration and leveraging capital dollars, but we encourage you to add your own additional outcomes. Reach out to the grants team with any technical questions and email myself with any content questions. Again, the emails will show at the end of this presentation. The timeline for Our Great Rivers is as follows. The RFP was released November 11th. The LOIs are due January 6th via Grant Central. Applicants will be invited to submit a full proposal by January 10th. Those applicants that will submit a full proposal are invited to attend an idea shaping workshop on January 13th, hosted by the River Ecology and Governance Task Force. Full proposals are due February 14th, with funding decisions made in April. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Please reach out to me, Cora Mutkus, with any questions, as well as our grants team. Check out cct.org to learn more about our new strategy and vision. You can also find the PDF of the Our Great Rivers RFP and an FAQ there as well. Reference the Our Great Rivers webpage to review their productive rivers goals. We look forward to reading all of your proposals.